Oh, yeah. Gather around if you able, we the knights at a round table. This that underground gutter, that butter before the label. No water down sound if you drown, that's cause the flow heavy. Hit you with the views on rhythm and blues, no Reggie. Everything potent when spoken word emerge. Bars too light, you cannot submerge. Gotta bring that hard rock where they drop and move earth. Blow back trees, clearing the land for new turf. Cake without icing, thunder without lightning. Delivery and presence, essence, they all tied in. Trident like Poseidon when I'm out there making waves. So you gonna need a hydrant if you trying to set a blaze. Wordplay on javelin. Okay, we on the road, so watch out when we barrel in. MCs battling, trying to see who's best. Winner looking in the crowd, trying to see who's next. Gotta fly, sit up high like the eagle's nest. Bars sharp as a blade. Be careful, they might slay you. On guard, bring your sword when you come to the knight's table. Yeah.
We're back on a Wednesday, back in the building. We're back. Nights at a round table. I had to do the LL lick. My lips looking kind of chapped on the camera, so you know how to do that. Got the little Muslim thing on today, looking like I'm a Muslim. You know, locks ain't looking too tight, but you know, big head in here, hiding all the. You can't even see the spray paint behind the wall back there behind me. Nights at a round table, big head and everything. Yo. It's your host, Tori, a.k.a. T, a.k.a. DJ Not Famous. We are back here on a Wednesday. Tonight's podcast is definitely going to be something good. So we need you in the chat to definitely state your opinions about our topic. We'll get into the topic later. But I'm going to let my co-host introduce himself because we're kind of short today. So we only got one of the other co-hosts of Nights at the Round Table. Get to introduce yourself, brother.
Man, you already know it's your boy Rico House Party, aka It Ain't No Party If I Ain't in the House, man. Your host with the most. Listen, I'm ready. Are you ready, sir?
Definitely. You know, man, I'm always ready. I don't want to come up with these topics. You know, I'm the one that mastermind these topics to get people, you know, feathers ruffled and everything, and have everybody, you know, see what we talking about, see where my mind at.
See, you get his brother the lane, and he just turned into LeBron James like year 2, just gonna fly through the lane and try to dunk it home like we don't hold him down. We here with you, brother. We here with you.
Yeah. I'm definitely, though. I can't lie about that. This podcast would not be nothing without the co-hosts, the people that I selected to be here. One missing. Like I said, hey, that's the reason. You can't be successful just by yourself. So you always got to need that person. So I definitely appreciate it. Y'all coming when y'all can and being here and making these topics exciting and getting these people in here to, you know, view what we talking about. Because I mean, they could be anywhere else, but they decided, you know, check in with us. So, you know, hey, I can't get mad at that.
See how that man just threw his little line in there real quick. You could be anywhere else tonight, but you're here with me. I heard you, brother.
Hey, I'm old school. You know, I listen to Quiet Storm sometimes, you know. Mm-hmm. But before we get started, you know, man, I want to give a shout out to all the fathers. I mean, fathers, real fathers, dads, stuff like that, man, because every day is Father's Day. Every day is Mother's Day. But, you know, I don't think enough men get appreciated of being a father, because like I said, man, when you make kids and you don't take care of them, I don't care if you got a bad baby mother, if you're married to the woman or whatever the situation, if you don't take care of them, man, it's something morally wrong with you. Like I said, I mean, I'm not speaking from no experience. I'm just speaking because, like I said, I know how hard it is to be a father, especially a black father, because we got so many things going up against us outside our home too. So, you know, we try our best. But hey, I just like to big people up. I want to be like the mothers too. I mean, it's hard to be a mother sometimes too. It's hard to be a wife. Just sometimes you gotta speak some positivity because somebody might need to hear this. I don't know what made me want to say this, but every day is Father's Day. Every day is Mother's Day to me. Hey, it was put. I guess it was put on my heart. I don't know. Like I said, I happened to be coming in. I'm like, man, let me say something about these fathers and these mothers out here. You know what I mean? I ain't got no bad blood against nobody. I'm just saying, this is stuff that people need to hear sometimes. Just like I said, hey, you're doing a good job. You know what I mean? Sometimes we need to hear that, even if it's from a stranger. Like, you're doing a good job. Don't worry about it. You know, things will look up for you. You know, if you're a mother, if you're a father out there, don't matter if you're a stepfather, real father, whatever.
Godfather. No matter if it's a stepfather or a real father.
It doesn't matter.
They're real fathers.
I mean, no, yeah, true in that aspect. I'm saying, like, if you're not the biological father, I misquoted, mistalked about.
Yeah. I got to make sure you politically correct up here.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what a team is for. They keep you straight, keep you on the right path. That's what it is.
Yes, sir.
So how's your week going, Mr. Rico House Party?
Man, my week is going wonderful. Blessed and highly favored.
I see, man. You always got something going on, man. Like I said, I always see the promotion going and going and going and going and going. Like, every time I come in here on Wednesday, I'm like, we back. This guy promotion keeps going and going. Listen, if he's not promoting your party, or if he's not the host of your party, his opening statement is true. Like, I ain't shaming nobody else that's in the city, but I don't see nobody else promoting no parties.
Nah, man, they out here. They definitely out here. They definitely out here. Shout out to my boy Buckets, my boy DTA.
Hey, and I know Buckets. Respect. Like I said, I'm not throwing no. I said there's no hate in my heart. I'm just saying. I know
you didn't mean that with no malice. I know that.
I'm just saying. Like, I just see every time I turn around, Rico name is on something. Rico name is on this. Rico name was on that. Man, I'm DJing a baby shower this weekend. I thought your name was gonna be on that flyer.
I started to come. Baby daddy told me, said, nah, he can't. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we gonna keep it cool. We ain't gonna slide over there.
That's what's up. But hey, man, the reason I wanted to touch on this subject today that we're gonna talk about is because of recent events that happened recently at a concert. So today's topic about our podcast is about concerts. Some of the questions I'm gonna ask that me and Rico going to talk about, and anybody that's in the live that can hit the chat, tell us what you think, answer the question, and I'm gonna read your response once you check in and type it in the chat. Other than that, like I said, it's gonna be me and Rico talking, and you can listen and you can play it back and see what's up. I mean, because I definitely got some deep questions. I wish we had a couple of other members at the table, because this topic about concerts is something serious. Like I said, we God bless the ones that got injured at the AstroWorld concert.
Oh, man,
you know what I mean? Like, that concert. I mean, when I saw the videos and saw what was going on, man, it'd be so many people at these concerts, and it's crazy how all these people out here, and for it to turn to something bad, just recently, that I know that has happened before at other places where people really never get die, but for these young kids to die at a concert, man, like something they was excited to go to, probably had their parents take them there, and then that parent lost their child there, or maybe their parents dropped them off there, whatever the situation, whoever they was related to, or to anybody that passed away, even if it wasn't a teenager or a child, it's just so sad what happened at AstroWorld concert. And Travis Scott is, for him to get ahead of things and state what he stated about what happened, he's want to pay the funeral bills of trying to get in contact with the families and stuff like that, instead of using a publicist, was so great, because he spoke himself, because he could have just wrote a statement and had a publicist come out and say something about it, you know what I mean? But he jumped in front and stated how he felt.
Yeah, I think it's his city, it's his town. Not to put myself in his shoes, because I don't know exactly how he feel, but if I was in that situation, I would definitely feel like a direct contact is needed. Like, maybe I don't know you personally, but I have to contact you, because this is my people. Like, this is my city, my town, my state. And this is, besides it being my event, like, it's a real homegrown thing. Like, he's from Houston. I just came back from Houston, and I see like Travis Scott and his imprint everywhere, all over. So I know that definitely touch him, and it's just overall just a sad situation.
Yeah, definitely that, man. Like I said, that's why I wanted to touch on the concert thing. Because reason being is there's a lot of questions I want to ask, and not just that. I don't want to touch on the bad. I really want to touch on the good and all that stuff. But like one of my first questions was, what's the difference? And I know you will know, Rico, because my thing is I've seen you have shows at places and book artists and stuff like that. But what's the difference between a concert and a show and a festival? Like why something like this could happen at AstroWorld but don't happen like at a show, maybe at a club or at another big concert, like maybe at a, like, you know, somewhere like at a big arena or something? Why would it only happen at a festival? Like, why do you think that?
I think the number one thing is just the capacity levels is just so different. Like, it's a reason why there's certain artists that only do festivals and concerts, because you can maximize the size tremendously versus you being in a venue. You're closed in at your capacity, fire marshal and stuff like that. It's just harder for you to put that amount of people inside of an arena or any type of like stadium versus them actually being outside. There's no chairs, there's no like overhead fixtures and stuff like that where you can have, I mean, as many people as you can possibly fit.
But still, why doesn't like, you rarely see end results like you see in the AstroWorld having that happen at our arena? Like, you don't see people getting trampled. You don't see people getting really too many fights. You don't see too many, like, you don't hear about a lot of deaths at arenas unless it's something like some real beef or something. But like for that type of festival, you know, we had somebody, you know, I mean, we had people.
I think just number one, like I said, like there's no chairs and tables and stuff like that to stop you. You can't like move and rush like the stage in a venue, a closed in venue, like you can outside. Like, you're not gonna have like a whole bunch of barricades. From my experience, I haven't seen that many barricades and stuff like at an outside event like I would an inside event. Just for those, I guess, like precautionary like reasons. Like, you got wires and all type of stuff, like just like in the studio, like you got certain places where it's gonna be wires and stuff set up at an arena and a concert versus an outside concert. Pretty much everything gets geared towards this one direction. So the amphitheater, everything is like the sound, the production, everything is geared towards that performance. Like, there's no other attractions. Like in the inside of a stadium, you got the concessions, you got restrooms. No, when you go outside to a concert, most of the time they have like porta johns, and they have like, if they do have concessions, it's way off. It's not to interfere with anything but this concert. Like, that's the main focus, and the only focus is this concert.
Big Lassiter said the show held at the arena are typically have seats, so it's hard for people to crowd up like that. True facts. That's facts. Big Lassiter. I think this is one of my cousins, but I don't know which one it is because he's got Big Lassiter, and it's crazy.
Okay,
we got Mr. D-Town checking in. That's what's up, man. Thanks for checking in as always,
my brother.
Yeah, that's what's up. I mean, yeah, like I said, I mean, so because I heard, like, I mean, me hearing the media talk about it, they was saying they was trying to find a way how they could put restrictions on it that happening again, so it won't really be, you know, that type of issue again with people getting trampled, all that other stuff. And I don't know if there's a solve for that. It's just like how, you know, like a Big Lassiter, how you stated, like, you know what I mean, like there's no restriction really, like I said, because they have barricade, and they said they kind of tore it down. Kids jumped it, pushed it, you know, all that stuff. And I also took, according to the media, they had more security, more cops than they did at the World Series at this event. And this is something that, you know, it didn't matter if they had all these officers there, they still couldn't stop what was going on, what was happening.
I mean, you can't stop energy. That's my number one thing. You cannot stop energy. If that energy is moving, either you're moving with it or it's gonna go through you. It's like a electric current. Either you're gonna roll with it or it's gonna roll through you. Number one, I want everybody to understand. I definitely feel heartbroken for those people that that lost their lives there, because you did not come here to
lose.
That's always off the table. I didn't come here for that. Nobody came here for that. Nobody came here thinking this was going to be their last, their last day. But with that being understood, when you're in that crowd, I've been at a live outside concert. It's kind of like you in a trance. Like if the concert is going like far as like energy wise, like if it's fun, everybody's having them a great time, you just going with it. You kind of in a trance. You're going with whatever's going on. Like,
and especially if you're part of, if you got the element in you, like if you're a drinker, if you're a smoker, you got something in you. That also might play a part too, like by pushing the extra energy into you. And then if you're just a sober person, it still might be pumping the extra. Yeah, because you a fan of that artist. Because
they can't. I mean, I've been seeing some of the comments and some of the videos and stuff people have been posting. My number one concert that I think if I ever wish I could have been at, that I wasn't at, that DMX concert. All you see is a sea of people. That's all you see. So you can't tell me like this couldn't have happened before, or that you could plan for this, because it never happened. But if you're gonna say like the aftermath of this is changing the way outside concerts are forever to be held, and I'm not with that. Maybe I think the only thing that you probably could do, because they said that they had like emergency officers or whatever inside the crowd, just maybe set up a station, like a tent or something. But then again, I mean, if they all the way at the back, all the way at the front, like, who's to say they're there to get, they're gonna be able to get there in time? That's just like WrestleMania. Like WrestleMania was outside, and football games when they storm the field,
especially in college. Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Like basketball games when underdog beats the champ or the
ranked person.
Like you can't. I don't know. I really don't know how. I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know if it is. I think people should just be more mindful. But even that's just crazy to say, because as a host, I actually get on stage. I actually like help like direct the crowd. Like if I'm not directing the crowd and keeping that energy going, then I'm not doing my job. So like, I don't know. Like I'm definitely pro Travis in this aspect.
Big Lassiter said there has to be some type of crowd control. They need to have barriers in a place to only allow a certain number of people in the section. That's true. I mean, I think they had that established in the beginning, Big Lassiter, but like I said, people nowadays really don't care, especially if there's no one there to really guard the area. They probably just take over, like I said, because just like Rico said, with the energy and stuff, they probably just took over. My cousin Travis checking in. What's up, Trav? Thanks for the check-in. So to piggyback off of this, and then we're gonna move on. We'll get into the more fun and other things about concerts. I just wanted to touch on this because I think this is something that has to be talked about. Do you overall think that concert shows are dangerous?
Me? Yeah. No, I don't think they're naturally dangerous. I think people come to have a great time, spend their money, see their favorite artists. And side note, this concert had some of the biggest artists in the world here, past and current. So no, I don't think it's set up to be dangerous.
My cousin Trav said the big problem is no one has really been out because of COVID. Now different concerts are coming. People don't know how to act anymore. That's facts. I believe that. I mean, I see that just alone at other little events, not even concerts. Cousins, like I've seen that at any events that people just don't know how to act because they outside. You see that at a cookout. People come out like they never drink before or whatever like that, get drunk, and they be at a cookout, be wilding and all that other stuff. So I can imagine a concert. That's super facts, cousin. But yeah, I mean, I don't think concerts are really just dangerous, but I mean, just something I just wanted to ask and think what people, what's the name? So my next question to go into it, why do you go to a concert? What do you expect to get out of it when you go to a concert? Why do you go to a concert? Anybody that's in the chat, You can say your answers. I'll definitely put it on the screen and repeat it. But my thing is, why do you go to a concert? You know, what do you expect to get out of it? What's your expectation when you go to a concert?
I go for a live show, for the live performance, like for experience that I'm not gonna get like listening to your music in the car or at the house. That's the reason I paid for this ticket, so I could come and see this person live perform. I want to see that. Like, there's no other reason for me to even be here. Maybe somebody else kind of like, hey, let's go. Nah, you know what I'm saying? You might have a friend or somebody like, come on, house party, let's go. But for me, if I go to a concert, it's because I want to see that person live. I want to see that performance. So like we talked in the past, if that artist, for me, if that artist doesn't perform, I care less about your concert unless there's somebody else on the ticket that can perform, and I want to see that.
But do you? Okay, well, for me, I go. Like I said, I want to see, is this person like their album? You know, is you know, I purchased your album. I'm a fan. Am I like your album? Is it like? Are you like your album? Can you know, reach some of the levels of what you're performing on your album, your song, or can you know
some?
Well, but you know, I mean, now I'm talking about, if you go for like a singer, you know, if you really know anything about music, you know that some music is heavily computer influenced to make you sound a little better. But if you can hit somewhere close to that, it's like, okay, you're a natural singer. Like if you listen to a Jennifer Hudson album, you're gonna be like, okay, Jennifer Hudson, you know, she's singing on this record. But then you see a person and she's really singing, you like, whoa. You know what I mean? Then you know, like, this girl is really, you know, she really has it. So I go to see that, and then like I said, I go for the energy. Like I said, some people I have heard albums and I saw them live do something different, and I'm like, yo, they're really a performer. So Big Lassiter said to hear their favorite song. That's why, you know, songs live. That's why they go to concerts. And he said also there's a different energy that you get from a live performance.
Exactly. I agree 100%. Quick question for y'all that's in the track. Y'all are y'all checking in through YouTube? How y'all checking in? I just want to know real fast. If y'all can let us know real fast.
I think that's the only way, because I think that's the only thing it's streaming to is YouTube. It's not streaming on Facebook. So we got to just share. So you just got to go to the to 119 page. Media group page on Facebook and click the link, or click the link on my Facebook page, Toriano Chadwick on Facebook page, or go to Knights of the Round Table group on Facebook, and you click the link to YouTube so you can see us on video. Definitely YouTube. That's where we want people to check in and go ahead and stream through the chat. So
don't be getting word. We told y'all we was gonna be leaving. We're going to the YouTube. Y'all got to check us out on the YouTube page, 119 Media Group. Don't be texting me talking about where the show at. We on YouTube.
Like we'll actually probably replay this on Facebook later. But other than that, we need you to check in through YouTube. That'd be something that we decided later if we're gonna replay it on Facebook or somewhere else. So my next question is, have you been to a concert that an artist changed your thoughts about them when you saw them? It doesn't matter, good or bad?
Yes, of course. Yes. Listen, so I'm not the biggest Kevin Gates fan. I do like his music, but I'm not a real fan. I check his music out. He got something hot. I might like it, might download it, but as far as like checking out his albums and stuff, like after Luca Brasi 3, probably not. He changed my whole output on him. Like, I did not know the man performed the way he performed. Like, I be seeing the little memes about him jumping and stuff. Man, he had me out my seat. The hit songs that I just knew he was gonna play, I forgot about them.
That's what's up.
He played other songs, some throwaway tracks and everything, but the way he performed them, and he let you know, like, I don't care about like what y'all think. Y'all, my favorite song is this. My favorite song, and if I perform this favorite song, I'm gonna let you know why this is my favorite song. And by the time he finished performing the songs, I'm talking about each track. I came to see Lil Baby. I ain't gonna lie, it was the Lil Baby, the Lil Baby on tour. We went to go see Lil Baby, but once I saw Kevin Gates get on that stage, I was happy. The only person behind him was Lil Baby.
Wow. So so that was like worth your money. Plus extra, because you like I said, you went to go see one artist.
Yeah.
But it was two artists, and both artists they did numbers, and then one really surprised you. So it was like,
listen, I'm still shocked to this day. I went and re-downloaded some songs and everything that same night because the man put on the show, and I was happy. I mean, I'm happy for him. I know enough about his background and how he came up and came to be, but just seeing him perform and seeing that it was love. He let you know it was love, and I love what I do, and I love y'all for coming and show me love and rock with me. That right there put everything else on a pedestal for me.
Well, for me, I'm trying to hold on, I forgot this guy's name. I'm about to look it up. I'm looking it up now. Oh my goodness. When I tell you this story, man, you're gonna be like, no, I'm telling you, I'll never forget this. Oh man, what is this guy's name? I can't think of his name real quick. It's on the tip of my tongue, man. What is his name? And I see his face so vividly, and his name is not coming up on the searches because I can't think of his last name. But he's from Miami. Who's the Spanish rapper from Miami? Kind of
Pitbull or Flow Rider?
Pitbull. There you go, right there. So listen to this story, yo. So I'm home. This is when I was home. I was living home back in New York, New Jersey. I go out with my brother, and I go out with one of my friends, and we meet up with some people. We meet up with some people out there. We meet up with some females. I can't get deep in the story because it might hurt somebody's feelings, but short story, long story.
Wait a minute.
Long story short, we met some people out there. We went to this club, and they said Pitbull was gonna be there. So us, we thinking like, man, whatever, Pitbull, whatever. And the venue wasn't that small. It was kind of big. It was right in Times Square. It was kind of big, whatever. So we went there. You had, you had to buy a table, all that other stuff. I said, to make a long story short, this dude gets on stage, dressed like he in Miami. It's cold as hell in New York, but dressed like he's in Miami. I mean, he got the Miami colors. This is what he knows. This dude tore the whole venue down. Yo, I was standing there in shock. My brother was standing in shock. They was like, yo, I don't know what it is about this dude. Like, I never brought a Pitbull album. I never downloaded a Pitbull song. I never even checked for. I heard his music, but listen to me. This dude went off. And I said, yo, I have a newfound respect for him. So I know how he gets it down in Miami if he was getting it up there in New York. And them people, them women, everybody was going off. He had us in there dancing. I said, Pitbull, hey, that's what's up. And I had a newfound look for him as an artist. I never in my life I would ever thought that I would like Pitbull. But after that, he did his numbers.
I've never seen Pitbull in action, but I've heard other performers say like Pitbull, if you're on that stage or on that car with Pitbull, you better bring your A game out. Like I be watching interviews or sometimes. Yeah. So yeah, I've heard.
Yeah, he did his numbers. Mr. D-Town Swag, experience that you can't get just listening it or watching on TV. It's energy, vibe, but you gotta know who to go see though. That's facts. Because I'm telling you, hey, D-Town, I definitely didn't expect it from no Pitbull. When I said I went there, and I ain't go there for that. I went there because we was meeting with people. We was trying to have fun. So if you want to really say we was creeping, but
it finally comes out now.
It was really an act, but this was years ago. This is I don't know how many years ago this was something, man. This is before I had kids, man. So and I got 4 of them things right now. But so this is way before then.
Out here creating humans.
Yeah. I love that video. And I've seen some great concerts, but like I said, you got to pick the right one, definitely. And like I said, make sure you're sharing a link that we're on YouTube so you can see us, see what we're talking about, hear what we're talking about. If not, you can see it later. But that's definitely was one of my my experiences. So give me a good concert and a bad one that you've been to. You can start with the bad one first and tell me the good one after that. So give me a bad concert, or you ain't got to, you know what I'm saying? Maybe the whole concert wasn't bad, but maybe majority of it. Like it depends on how many artists was there. But give me a bad one and give me a good one that you've been to.
I'm trying to think. Honestly, I ain't even gonna lie. Like maybe the beginning of that same concert, it was looking bad. It was looking bad. No offense to the City Girls like fans, but the performance, like they had to bring people on stage, which was definitely cool because they definitely showed like South Carolina some love. And I don't know. It just didn't move me at all. And I actually like, some of their music, like they got good party songs. So I'm like, okay, but they couldn't upkeep it. They couldn't keep it up. Like, they let some of the undercards like really outperform them, and which was great. Like I said, once again for South Carolina, shout out to Black Zach and Rennie Rucci. They came out and brought the energy. Columbia, South Carolina definitely showed them some love. But they just that might have been the least enthusiastic like performance like I've probably been to. Me personally. Besides like 2 Chainz had dropped the mic one time and said he wasn't performing. But I get that was a money thing. That I ain't gonna hold that against the most expensivest. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I ain't gonna hold that against him because I seen him again in concert and he did his thing. That probably was honestly like the worst though. Like the beginning of that concert, not the whole concert, because the back end and the undercards definitely made it. But that performance wise, I wasn't feeling that. I ain't even gonna lie to you, I wasn't feeling that.
So what's a good concert that you've been to?
Oh, Wayne. Weezy, F Baby. And this ain't even me being biased. Like this was maybe 2015, like after the Carter 4, like we knew what Wayne was gonna end up doing. You know what I'm saying? Wayne was in that gray areas. Like he's still honored as one of the greatest of all time, but like right now we just didn't know. But when we got into that arena and it was pouring down, raining, it was in North Carolina. It was in I think it was in Raleigh. I think we drove down to Raleigh or whatever. It was either Raleigh or Fayetteville, one of the two. We went out there and Wayne just put on a show. Like Wayne just put on a show like no other. Like it wasn't the stadium wasn't filled to capacity, but it was rocking. Like when Wayne came on, like you found out, like this is how you perform. Like this little Wayne before he bleached the dreads and everything, still taking the shirt off Wayne. Like Wayne just came out like had his little cup in his hand. I know what was in his cup. I don't need to know what's in his cup. You don't need to be worrying about what's in his cup, but just know Wayne was in there shutting it down.
That's what's up. Yeah, I've seen Wayne perform at other concerts, not a concert just him and maybe some people that was before him, but I've seen him at other concerts. He definitely did a great job. For me, a bad concert for me was I think I took a young lady out one time back in the day to a lady's first concert, and it just didn't do it for me. I think the headliner was, Beyonce. Yeah, I think it was Beyonce, but I know it was Alicia Keys and somebody else in front of her. And I just was like, only thing I could give for Alicia Keys, so her performance was good musical wise, but she didn't really perform. But she had this little dude up there dancing. This nigga did 1,000 dances in a minute. I mean, he did every dance that ever came out, and that was like entertaining. But other than that, like it just didn't do it for me performance wise. And then you had Queen Bee come out. And she got carried through the stadium on whatever you call a little couch that they carry people on. Then she stepped on, and then she just went off and did her thing. Then everybody wanted her to bring Jay out. At that time, she didn't bring Jay out, but so she still did her thing without Jay. Best concert I ever been to was Summer Jam when Big was alive and when Jay brought Michael Jackson out. Them 2 Summer Jams right there was the best concert I ever been to in my life. I can't remember who was the whole lineup. This is something that they do up in at the Giant Stadium at the Meadowlands. They do every year in the summertime. That was one of the best concerts that I ever been to. I could think of, period. Like that was like one of the best. So my next question is, what concert you want to see that you haven't seen? that you want to see that a person perform? You want to see a concert you want to see?
Man, I'm kind of scared right now. I ain't even gonna lie. Like the boy Travis is definitely up there. I want to see him perform like live in action, only because of how the rest of the crowd reacts to his music and everything. So I definitely want to go and see that. Like,
yeah, I'm trying to think who would I want to see live in concert.
Oh, and Drake.
Yeah, I want to see a Drake concert. I have never seen Drake.
I want to see the combination. Like, I ain't even gonna lie, AstroWorld is definitely still on like my list of like my bucket list of concerts to go to, just because I don't know who he's going to bring. I know the energy is going to be on 1,000, and I mean it's Houston. Like,
yeah, definitely. Yeah, Houston's something special. I mean, I used to live out that area when I was in the military, so I definitely know. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, 4 years.
Yeah, a little background.
Yeah,
okay.
Definitely. I definitely was out there, man. I was stationed in.
That when you start listening to T.I. and stuff. Huh? Okay, I got you.
I was out there for 4 years. Yeah, I did about 4.5 years out there. I lived out there, so it was. I definitely know about the Texas. San Antonio, Wichita Falls, Dallas, Houston. Yeah, I've been there. So definitely. Anybody that's in the chat, man, let me know what was the best concert or the worst concert you ever been in. And, you know, I'll put it on the screen and shout it out, because I know there's a lot of concerts out there. A lot of people see different people perform. Like I said, but
I don't know. I think maybe my second runner up is probably Future. Future brung out pretty much like the free band game, like Young Scooter and stuff like that. Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie, like that concert was like the Purple Rain tour.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, matter of fact, this particular one, because I've seen him a couple of times, was right after he dropped Dirty Sprite 2. And I think it was probably more so me and all the homies, all us finally got to go to a concert together. Like everybody be like, you know, branching off doing their own thing. But this one we all went together, and that probably made it a little more special. So, and we definitely had a good time.
Yeah, that's what's up. Well, I'm about to give the top 20 greatest hip hop concerts according to a website that I found. They said these are the top 20, and it's going to start from 20. I'm going to mention the artist that was there. I'm going to mention the year that it happened. And anybody that's in the chat or, you know, see this, comment and let me know, did you go to that actual concert when it came to your city? And let me know how do you rate it? Was it a good experience, whatever the situation is? And after I mention these, we're gonna give out, I guess, top 5 concerts that we've been to ourselves, and then see what happened. So I'm gonna let you know what the top 20, according to a website that I looked up, it's gonna set and starting from 20 all the way down to 1. And this is the name of this is, let me see again, the 20 greatest hip hop tours of all time. So it's a concert that, you know, travel tour is basically a concert that travel, got different artists on and everything like that. So Rico, who do you think starting this list out with? Who do you think number 20?
I don't know. It's so hard. Like,
I know.
The top 20 tours of all time.
The top 20 tours of all time.
Come on, man. You know how. Can I what is like 3 lifelines? Can I get a can I get a quick hint?
Okay.
Well, matter of fact, where they from? That too much?
Yeah, it's too many artists on this one.
I'm talking about number 20. Like
number 20. Number 20 is
time.
Okay. I'm gonna
help me out with something.
I'm gonna tell you. All right. It's gonna be this concert was in 2015.
2015.
And it's starting out the list, the top 20.
And they for 2015. I don't think Thug had got to that point yet. I'm gonna go back to you when we start getting up closer to the number 1. So starting out this list of the top 20 concerts, all-time hip-hop concerts. Number 20, Pink Print Tour. Nicki Minaj featuring Meek Mills, Ray Smurda, I think Tanashi X. We just call him X.
Tanashi and Dej Loaf. I said Loach. I know. Dej Loaf.
I mean, I remember that album drop when Nicki dropped it. I remember that was big. So
The Pink Print tour, yo, that was definitely that was the tour.
That lineup is definitely crazy.
Yo, so they made 22 million from 38 shows.
38
shows.
Did 22 million?
22 million.
Oh, that's big. I mean, I know that, knowing that this is like number 20, I know it only gets bigger, but that's big to say you only did 38 shows. Is it 38 cities or just 38 shows?
It just says 38 shows. It don't say because
that might be like a back-to-back, you know what I'm saying? A back-to-back Friday and Saturday in the same city. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Depending on how big the city was.
You see what I'm saying? Like, think about it. LA, you got to do it like a Friday and a Saturday. You can't get everybody. New York, same thing. She's from New York. So it might have been like a 3-day event.
Houston, she probably did something big. Houston, you know, it depends on going down there. You know,
man, I got so much love for Houston now.
It's crazy down there. And
Miami.
It said she only brought one special appearance out. Who you think it was?
Drake.
Nope, Kanye. They did Monster.
Okay.
Hey, I wish I'd have been there to see that. I want to see how that was saying. So
that sound crazy.
That was number 20. Yo, this list can't do nothing but get better.
Yeah.
Number 19.
Oh, stop, yo! Hold on. I got a quick interjection.
Yes,
the J. Cole concert, Fayetteville, when he brought out the one and only
Hove,
the one and only.
Okay,
I'm tripping.
That was the best concert.
I wasn't even there.
He wasn't there?
Nah.
Oh,
I saw it live on my dog. Matter of fact, Mr. D-Town Swag.
Okay.
He was live streaming. I'm in the house, like I got the speakers on the Bluetooth and everything. Like I'm there, like, yeah, brother, I'm there with you. Yeah.
I feel you.
I felt like I was there.
I feel you.
When he put the camera on him, like he put the camera on him, like, you know, damn, and it was like, yo, hold on. And he stopped the crowd and like, we're like, what's going on? You didn't expect that. You only hoped that, but you couldn't expect that. Yeah. That's
what's up. Yeah,
I get a participation grade for that.
you wasn't there, but you was how I'm gonna say it. You wasn't physically there, but you was there. You had to felt the same energy, just was in your home. Yeah. Okay, I feel you. So number 19. This one was between 2017 and 2018. Do you think you have? Now, I know it's gonna be hard for you to guess.
It's hard because I be thinking about so many.
I know so many artists out there.
I swear.
So number 19 was the Damn Tour. Kendrick Lamar, Travis Scott, Drum, and YG. That comes at number 19.
Number 19?
At number 19. So you know it's gonna get crazy. And they made more than 62.7 million from 62 shows. So they got it's like they got a million a show. When they say that show money don't play.
But I just read something today. They said he has done a live performance in years. The first one is this weekend in Vegas. What's up? You trying to go?
I can't go this weekend. I got a DJ. I got a DJ.
Yeah.
I got a DJ. Somebody baby shower. I got something booked.
See, you see what happened when you know what I'm saying? You finally get booked. All before he didn't want to take no bookings. Now he getting booked, messing up the weekend.
Hey, listen. I have to. It was like the reverse psychology. Like I said, I'm not trying to get booked, and I'm getting booked. I should have said I should be saying I want to get booked, and I want to get booked. I don't know what's going on. This is
because you would sound desperate. See that? See before, you know what I'm saying? Like he was like, man, I ain't trying to get booked. Like he was like, well, I gotta book him.
Yeah,
I gotta book him.
See what he's talking about.
Nobody else got him.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's the reverse psychology. Number 18, we're rounding up in number 18. I ain't hold on. I'm wilding. I ain't dropped no horns, no bombs for these passes. I'm slipping in my pimping around here. Hey, but number 18.
That horn's for everybody, right?
Yeah, that's for horns for everybody. That horn's for everybody. When we get to number 1, we'll drop the bomb.
Okay, baby.
But the horn is for everybody. Number 18, concert that comes in round out. Number 18. Now listen, if you just tuning in, this is the top 20 greatest hip hop concerts. Like I said, I don't know where this list came from. This is something I researched, I found, and this is what they said. It's giving me the totals with the money they made, everything, and what's the greatest. And if you agree, state your opinion in the chat. If you don't agree, you still state your opinion in the chat. and let me know what's the best concert. I see some people put it in, what's the best concert they ever been to, what's the worst concert they've ever been to. I'm definitely gonna get to it after I finish this list. Number 18. This happened in 2016. Summer 16 tour, Drake and Future. This had just Drake and Future with special guests.
The Life is Good tour.
No, Summer 16. No, that's the name of the tour. It was called Summer 16.
That's the name of it?
That's the
actual name of it?
That was the actual name of the Summer 16 tour with just Drake and Future. Listen to the money they made. You know what they're going to do to get better, but listen to the money they made. $84.3 million.
On how many?
From 54 shows. 54 shows.
That's crazy. I don't even think y'all hear those numbers. Like, that's your lifetime. And 58 shows. 54 shows. Let me put more respect on them.
54 shows, they made $84.3 million. That's crazy.
That's beyond crazy. How Mike Epps said it. I'm insane.
Listen, number 17. This show must have made a lot of money for it to be number 17. Because when I mention these artists, you're gonna be like, what? Salt and Pepper Tour, 1988. Guess who was the other people that's on this tour? Keith Sweat, Heavy D, EU, Johnny Kemp, Full Force, Kid and Play, and Rob Bass. This is an older tour now. This still ranks as in the top 20 at 1988.
You hear that lineup?
Yeah. And
you hear that lineup?
And Salt and Pepper was the headliner.
So give me the dates. I know the number, the money. How many dates?
It didn't say how many. Let me see if it say anything about how many dates. Actually, they don't even have the number of what they made on this one. It just said that these was the people. It says, but it was in 1988, and it says, we don't even have it don't have the date. It don't have what they made off of that tour, but it's ranked number 17 off of all them people there. It says it was ranked number 17 out of 20. So I only thing is missing out of this one is that it don't have the number. It don't have the actual amount of money they made.
For y'all tuning in, just know they made money.
Yeah,
a lot of it.
Yeah, they was ranked number 17. Okay, number 16. The Glow in the Dark tour. This had Kanye West, Rihanna, The Nerds, Nas, Lupe Fiasco, and Santa Gold. This was in 2008. They didn't make a lot of money. They made some money, but they didn't make a lot of money.
That was so 2008. Most of them was like just like, you know what I'm saying, just bigging up and stuff. So I can understand the money not matching, but when they say like the top, that doesn't mean like just like gross. It's also like that energy, like that concert was like one to die for.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess that's what how they rating it. But they made $30.8 million. Still way a bit more than I made. I'll tell you that much. For 49 shows, from 49 shows, they made $30.8 million.
How many?
For 49 shows.
So for a month and a week. 5 weeks.
They made $30 million.
I know NBA players that.
I know a lot of players that don't make that much money.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Everybody ain't Bron out here. You feel me?
Hey, so respect to that tour. Yeah.
Definitely nothing to sneeze about.
Number 15, I Am Music Tour between 2008 and 2009.
I remember that though.
Lil Wayne, T-Pain, and Keisha Coles. Wow. From 2008 to 2009, that was the tour. That was the concert. The numbers is 42 million from 78 shows.
Easy. And you got to think inflation.
Yep.
You got to think like how much the merch and stuff was. Like it's different. It's different. So some of these concerts that's making more and like they're at the back end, they're probably not reaching that energy level. And plus, like that money then and that money now is just different.
Definitely.
$100 in 2008 ain't $100 in 2021.
Oh,
I remember my rent then was like what? $525 back in like 2008. So, you know, back then I was God damn.
yeah.
Now we talking about like 1,500,
Yeah.
1,300.
Yeah, that's crazy. What's going
That's
on?
totally different.
Right.
Totally different.
Definitely totally different. Number 14. 14. Ha. This is funny. You would think he made a lot of money, but he didn't probably. I'm looking at the numbers, kind of peeking at it, but Hammer Don't Hurt Him tour, 1990, 91, came around that number 14. His features were In Vogue and Vanilla Ice. 1990 and 91, Hammer Don't Hurt Him tour. Vanilla Ice and In Vogue was on this tour with MC Hammer. Listen to the money they made. 26.3 million.
In the 90s.
But look how many shows they had to do.
Well, but I need these people to get a whole perspective. You said how much money they made?
26.3 million.
Magic Johnson only made $25 million his NBA Lakers career.
But they did a lot of work for this 26 million though. I ain't gonna lie. They put on 138 shows.
Magic Johnson. You feel me? Do you feel me? 25 million his whole career. This is nothing to sneeze about. I mean, think about how much money that was in the 90s.
You're right.
Listen, my grandmother used to give us like all $1. We used to go to the little corner store and no, Florence, shout out. No, Florence, I know I don't give y'all much love as I supposed to. Shout out. No, Florence. $1 would get you a 50-cent hot dog, a 25-cent juice, and a 25-cent bag of chips.
That's definitely back in the days.
What are you going to do with that $1 right now?
Buy one item out the store right now.
Which one?
It's only gonna be probably be the chips, because the other stuff you're gonna need some
Are
extra
you
money.
gonna get the chips?
You could literally walk out of the store with $1 with a drink right now only.
Thank you.
Not even the chips, not even a hot dog, not even nothing, because everything's gonna need extra money.
Exactly. So I need these people to understand, because you know we might have some younger viewers and everything. They might not put that to perspective. So back then, if you made 26 million off of a third of a year, you said
138 shows.
138 shows. So that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. And you ain't got that many features. You only got 2 other features. And think about it.
So everybody left for a millionaire.
Of course.
Yeah.
We love.
If you divide 26 million between 3, what you get? What's the math real quick? Do the math.
You said how many?
26 million between 3 people.
Oh, you all getting close to 10. You're getting at least
7 to 8.
Yeah, you're getting at least 7. We're close to 7 because it's 26. So
yeah. They gross 26 million, and so they got 8 million apiece almost. You may think about it in the 90s, 1990 and 1991.
How much these houses was worth in the night? That we need to start doing. We need to start thinking like, did y'all really fuck up?
Yeah.
Are y'all lying to us so we don't got to bother y'all no more? Think about that.
I don't know.
Just because you call bankruptcy, that don't mean you broke.
Yeah, you're right. You don't.
Not
like
put his situation on. Well, this is hip hop. That's part of hip hop. I ain't paying y'all.
True.
Yeah.
Hey, somebody told him. Somebody whispered in his ear. So
that what Donald Trump told him. I ain't paying y'all.
I'm gonna file bankruptcy, so I keep my money.
Exactly.
Protecting what he got.
Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Oh, he bankrupt. Yep.
And still wearing new stuff. Popping tags every day.
Why
not? Number 13, Things Fall Apart tour. That's the Roots. They don't tell how they came in at number 13. They don't tell how much money they made, but they did have Jill Scott come in and feature. So it definitely ranked number 13. So that means, hey, and this was in 1999. So they definitely was up there.
Who else they had on it?
Just their body, just the Roots, and they had
Jill Scott.
And Jill Scott came in. That's it. That's all it says. So Jill Scott came through for him as a feature, and that was it. And the Roots. And I guess after that, they got booked by Jimmy Fallon, and they started becoming on the night show, Jimmy Fallon night show, 1999. Hey, can't be. They said they toured for 45 weeks. And like I said, and that was before they became the house band. But they don't tell me what they made off the concert. This next concert don't tell me what they made off the concert either, but it was a lot of artists here. And this is number 12. The House of Blues Smoking Grooves Tour in 1996. These were the artists that was there. The Fugees, Cypress Hill, A Tribe Called Quest.
What these horns at?
Oh, it's coming. Busta Rhymes, Ziggy Marley, and Spearhead.
Yo, you know somebody gave you like straight like fire, like they was like, yo, like don't ever do Busta Rhymes like that again. From the last previous episode, yeah.
Check the last episode about the legends. Please check that out. It's on YouTube too.
He's still a legend.
He's still yeah.
They did convince me. I'm just letting them know, just in case they check it out. Like I did put some more thought into it.
But I mean,
would I want to go see him on tour? Of course.
Oh yeah, and this tour right here too. This one right here, I definitely want to see the Fugees, Busta Rhymes, Ziggy Marley, The Tribe Called Quest, and Cypress Hill. I don't know who Spearhead is, but he probably would have shocked me like Pitbull did. So who knows? He probably was the opener. But I know Busta.
Was it the full Tribe Called Quest?
Yeah, at that time, 1996.
Yeah.
It was all there. It was all there. Yeah, this was 1996. This is number 12. We're getting close to that top 10. Ooh. This is a shocker. This came at number 11. This didn't crack the top 10. So, woof. I got to see what the top 10 is. Because now, mind you, I didn't look at this list beforehand. I'm looking at this list. This is all coming to me the same way I'm giving it to you.
Is this list was it like sent to like a panel and rated?
It might have. I didn't go in depth. Let me look and see if it's something at the top of this. I happened to do some research. It says they said a lot of people is probably missing off of this. And I'm gonna give you the list of honorable mentions. They got an honorable mentions list. You know, when I do my research, it's stuff that I just dig and it pops up. But okay, so this list is kind of dated by a year. So if it was any tours after 2020, it ain't gonna be up here.
I mean, it was COVID-19 anyway. They
so
just start
touring
again.
But this is number 11. I swore this was gonna crack the top. I thought this was gonna crack the top 10. I really thought this was gonna be up there. Like I said, I'm seeing this list at the same time. I'm telling y'all. Number 11. Watch the Throne.
Ain't no way. It ain't cracked the top 10.
Number 11. Watch the Throne.
Wow. For y'all that don't know, that's
Hove and Kanye West.
Yay.
Oh yeah. Yay.
It's yay now.
Just yay. We're gonna talk about that Drink Champs interview real quick too at the end. But yay and Jay-Z. But I'm gonna tell you this: it was only them two doing that tour. They banked. I'm gonna just tell you the shows first. 63 shows. What do you think the number is? House party.
Jay-Z did 63 shows.
No, they did 63 shows.
I'm just saying, Jay-Z is a part of this, and Kanye.
Yeah. What do you think? What's the? Give me a close roundabout number you think it is, and I'm gonna tell you what the number is they made off this.
They made 63. That's me adding up. You know? That's me adding up in the background. Oh, no less than 100.
Oh, they came close to 100, but they made 75.6 million off of 63 shows.
It's still nothing to, it's still nothing to, because I ain't getting it.
Yeah, I ain't getting it.
Not yet. We're going to speak it into this.
Yeah,
speaking into this compound interest. Going to get me there one day.
Listen, yeah, man, I got them numbers. Look, man, I wrote down the number I want. I put it in my pillowcase. I ain't gonna lie. I sleep on that every day. I manifest that.
69 something.
Yo, I manifest my numbers I want every day off of what I'm doing outside of this podcast and working not a 9 to 5, a 6 to 2.
Ooh, guess what I got?
What?
I mean, like literally off topic. We were just talking just now. I got me a vending machine.
Well, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. My connection is, boy, something serious. We'll talk about that off the camera, but that's what's up. So that was that was 20 through 11. We're getting into the top 10. And man, I wish they had the numbers for this one. This is a good one, but I wish they had the numbers for it. This was back in 1999. The Miseducation Tour.
I've heard nothing but good things about this tour.
Lauryn Hill and Outkast. That's all you needed.
I heard nothing but good things about this tour right here.
They don't have the numbers.
I've never seen like actual video though.
It was Outkast and Lauryn Hill in 1999.
What concert was that when Lauryn Hill was like in New York, like outside, like she did like a free concert?
There might have been Central Park. She probably did something at Central Park. If it was New York, it's probably more than like Central Park. If it was outside, one of them something like kind of like a festival type thing. It might have been. I don't recall. I seen her perform before, but not like I said. It was at like a summer jam, something like that. But that might have been. It could have been that too, video wise. But they don't have the numbers of what they made. But that is number 10. Number 10. That was Miseducation, Lauryn Hill and Outkast. Number 9. Oh. They got the numbers? Oh, it got numbers, but they ain't telling me shows they did. They must have did this only once. But guess what? Number 9 is
who that?
The No Way Out Tour. Puff Daddy, Lil' Kim, Mace, Busta Rhymes, Foxy Brown, 112, The Lox, Usher, Kid Capri, Little C's, and Hove rounding out the list. Hove was there. You could tell me how many people. It was no Big. Big, listen, this was in 1997, 98. Big was already gone. We're gonna get to that. Yeah, that's she definitely was D-Town Swag. Miss Hill is live. She is dope. Definitely, I seen her perform live. And like I said, at big event, Summer Jam. But this was after Big already had passed. So they said they already estimated Puff net worth was at 820 million. And they said that this thing only grossed 16 million though. I don't believe that. That's crazy. They only grossed 16 million.
It was a tour.
It says it was a No Way Out tour, but it don't say where they traveled to. It just basically got saying certain things, but I don't know. This might not have been a huge tour. This might didn't go nowhere, but they said it grossed 16 million. And this was in 97, 98. I didn't go to this. I heard about it, but I didn't go to this one. It's Lil' Kim, Mace, Busta, Foxy Brown, 112, The Lox, Usher, Kid Capri, Little C's, and Jay-Z. Wow. That lineup sound like it should have grossed 200 million.
I mean, you said 98.
97, 98, yep.
I mean, I was a child at this time, so I'm just thinking like I remember the hit songs coming out, but were they like the household names? I don't think they was the household names like they are today, like in 98. I think 98 was still grind. Like, because remember 2000 is when, Diddy just went to that upper echelon on everybody. Yeah, because it says here in the article, it says, but back then the hustler formerly known as Puff Daddy was struggling to keep his Bad Boys afloat after March 9th, 1997. And that's when he had just lost Big. So the No Way Out tour happened right after that. They kind of say it happened after that. So I guess a lot of people were still hurting off the big things, and they probably wanted to see Big. So a lot of people didn't really go there, show up as much as they wanted to, but it's still 16 million in the 90s.
Yeah, you're right. 16 million in the late 90s. That definitely was a lot. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot of people, man. That was at that. But that was number 9. Here we go at number 8. Number 8, the Hard Knock Life Tour. Jay-Z, DMX, Redman, Meth.
That sounds so crazy.
I seen this concert too. I seen this.
So give us your personal, since you've seen it, give us your personal experience.
Listen, nothing but straight energy, because that time in 1999, Red and Meth was doing their thing. Mm-hmm. And DMX, every time I seen DMX, this dude, it's all the way up there. And I seen Jay a few times before 99. Like I said, I seen him at Summer Jam when he brought people out. I seen him when he had his own concerts. So I went to this and it was dope. I mean, this experience was something different because I'm gonna tell you reason why is because these are all 4 heavy hitters at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Now you probably won't feel the same excitement you would. You might feel about 2 for like a Jay-Z and DMX, but Redman and Meth, they kind of dwindle down, but they still putting out music that I listen to, so it is what it is. But they did their thing, man. This was a good and I probably was under the elements too because I was a smoker back then, so this definitely was something that was a good concert. But they made 18 million off this Hard Knock Life tour. 18 million. I don't tell how many shows, but they made 18 million.
Man, they was eating, man. They was shutting stuff down. Hip hop was taking over. That's all I'm hearing. All I'm hearing is like hip hop is finally becoming the forefront of music. Oh,
you heard a mic crack, right?
I thought I did.
So somebody done stepped in the building.
That what it sound like?
He's back.
Hey, we got to get one of these chants going in when one of our people come in here. Like, we got to do that. You know how they got the, we ain't gonna shout.
It's over there. It says, you need to ask about me.
Oh yeah. I did see that up there. I did see that up there somewhere around here. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Give me one. Tell him I'm here. Yeah.
Okay then.
We got bring the energy in, man. We back. Knights of the Round Table.
See how the energy does in the concert in a concert. Look at that. Look how fast energy just stepped up. So imagine in a concert.
You just got to go with it, baby.
No.
Y'all said the Hard Knock tour.
Yeah,
I went. I went to the one in Kansas City. First time I seen Beans live. Red and Meth flying through the air.
That's facts.
DMX has an asthma attack. Goes back and come back out and keeps going. DMX had grown men crying when he's there. I'm slipping. I'm falling. I can't get out. People crying. I'm talking about going crazy, man. It was, and guess who the DJ was?
Clue.
DJ Clue.
Yep. I know. I'm telling you, that's how he didn't catch an asthma attack when I seen it, but everything you mentioned, Redman and Meth was on their theme at that time. They're flying through the.
For y'all that don't know, like their live performance is crazy.
Yes. Man,
check it out. Y'all on YouTube already. Check it out.
Yo.
So just you figure out like this, all right? Old hip hop head like me. First, I come in this arena, right? I'm a hip hop head, man. You know what I'm saying? Hard Knock Life was DM. Every song on there, every artist on there was out at that time. And Clue DJing. Only thing you hear is Iraq and stuff like that. Then Red and Meth come. Oh man. Then D come. Then you see Beans. Then you see Bleak.
And then Hove.
And then man.
Look, I said the Hard Knock Life tour. But that's crazy that came in number 8. That was number 8 out of 20.
But it meant so much for hip hop.
Yes. That came at number 8 out of 20. We doing the top 20 tours, concerts that, according to this list that I found, whatever. Like I said, if you disagree, you can say something in the chat. But like I said, this is where we at. So now we head into number 7. This gonna make you feel good, my brother. This tour gonna make you feel good right here. Go. It came around 1988.
Can I guess right now?
Take a guess.
Fresh Fest.
No.
Or was it Fest?
No.
Oh, what goes wrong?
Bring the Noise tour. Public Enemy, Ice-T, Eazy-E, NWA, and EPMD.
Woo! Hey, this was the same year the Running Man was out with MC Hammer, right? No, I'm gonna tell y'all a story. DB92, they was giving away tickets. No, okay, my fault. They was giving away tickets, but it was a contest, right? It was a Running Man contest. Me and this girl named Kiki, we won it.
You say y'all won?
We won.
No, he didn't just say he participated. He said he won.
We won. We won the tickets.
Listen. Hold on. Let me interject real quick. For the young people that's watching this, not the new Running Man. We're talking about the old Running Man. We're talking about 1988, around that time before the 90s step in. It was a different type of Running Man. Not the Running Man y'all doing to my boo. We talk about the original Running Man.
They put me in the mix. Yo, but me and this girl named Kiki, man, we ran. I did the Running Man all night, man.
What you had on?
I think I did. What I had on a red sweater. I had on them blue hammer pants. I had on a pair of fake gazelles because my mom didn't want to buy me no gazelles, and I had on some platinum leather shoes. Hey man, if you had that on, that was like coming in with some Dior on that.
Listen,
you know yo, straight up. I'm trying to tell you my line.
I'm putting it together in my head right now. I'm putting it in my head with them leather sneakers. Yeah, my man's.
Yeah, man, I really did the Running Man all night. We got them tickets, man, but I couldn't. Something happened. I couldn't go, and she went.
Hold on, who she went with?
She went. I think she went with her brother. We wasn't. This is my friend. We wasn't.
It was just a
we
friend.
Get down. Yeah, straight up friend. Kiki Lovelace, man.
Hey man, that's a great story though, yo. But like I said, you had to be there to understand what he's talking about. I mean, like I said, we're not talking about that new Running Man. We're talking about the old man, the original Running Man. I'm talking about, listen, you had to know how to do the Running Man. That anybody that from the block that I was on, they know I did the Running Man.
Yeah, and you had to put that leg back and skip back about 3 times one time and put it to the side.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that at my 50th birthday party.
Don't do it. Don't do it, man.
Trust me, I'm gonna have it recorded and all.
Hey, Riley gonna look at you like this.
Might try to join you. You know what I'm saying? That's my dad.
Yeah. Hey, Big Lasser said Public Enemy equals the greatest hip hop group of all times. We going definitely speak on some.
I'm about to say you about to.
We gonna touch that topic soon. We about to touch that topic soon. That's coming up in some future ones. We had some topics that talked about some groups, but we gonna talk about a Big Lasser. We gonna remember this one. So you got to check into the next episode we talk about when we talk about that. Not this episode that's coming up after this one, but soon in the future.
Just stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Hey,
yes, definitely.
I like that comment, Big Lasser.
See what I'm saying? I told you about to start something, bro. Hey, shout out to my little sister checking in. My baby sis Destiny checking in.
That's what's up. Destiny checking in. Go ahead, little sis. We see you out there. We give you a shout out too. That's what's up.
But can I say one more thing?
Yeah.
Public Enemy, EPMD, same tour.
That's crazy. I know. That's what I'm saying. On that last one, that's crazy.
Eric and Parrish making dollars. Y'all say ain't know that. You know what I'm saying? He ain't know that.
Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. You know what's going on over here.
Yo, so coming in at number six, this tour happened in 89 and 90, and it was called the Nitro World Tour. Guess who was on this? Guess who was on this right here?
Name for a tour.
Nitro World Tour.
That's a dope name. Like,
listen. LL.
Okay.
Public Enemy.
Okay.
Eazy-E and NWA.
Okay.
Big Daddy Kane.
Whoo.
Too Short.
Oh man.
EPMD. Slick Rick. De La Soul and Special Ed.
I know I couldn't afford to go that way. I know I couldn't afford to go. I had to do the Running Man for 2 days.
It's still running.
But
I can't imagine this tour, yo.
Yo, you covered every coast.
Yeah.
You covered the whole coast.
You did. They said this happened in January 3rd, 1992 at Madison Square Garden.
In New York.
I was thugging, man.
Yo, this is crazy that this tour.
Give me that lineup one more time.
LL, Public Enemy, Eazy-E, and NWA, Big Daddy Kane, Too Short, EPMD, Slick Rick, De La Soul, and Special Ed.
Yeah.
Yo, that lineup is crazy.
But that's when De La Soul was potholes in my life.
Yep. Yo, listen, you can't listen. Yo,
man, Kane. That's what Kane was on fire then.
In the night, Kane couldn't be stopped, man. Kane
Too Short was still on his run.
Yep,
that's crazy. That lineup was just crazy.
All right, so what number that was? That was number 6.
Yeah,
that was number 6.
I thought it was over after that.
Nah, number 6. So we had the top 5. I took a sneak peek. So it's kind of crazy. And I think most of these were considered the greatest concerts. I mean, I guess it's because of all the people that was on these concerts. So this around out the top 5 says the name of this tour was the world's greatest rap show ever. This happened in 91 and 92. The lineup was Public Enemy, DJ Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince, Queen Latifah, MC Lyte, Ghetto Boys, Kid and Play, Naughty by Nature, Tribe Called Quest, and for the youngins, Leader of the New School. I mentioned that in the last.
And remember, you said youngins. There was the young people on there. Busta Brown. Charlie Brown, Busta Rhymes. Elo in there. Boy Scout. Was the Boy Scout on there?
No, not Boy Scout wasn't on there. But in Oaktown 357.
Oh, man.
I mentioned this last week, man, when we had this little argument about Busta not being a legend or he wasn't legendary. I said he was legendary because of the reason being he started with this group, Leaders of the New School.
Yeah. Just another case that old PTO.
What? Listen, you don't understand that Busta is still thriving. You ask, where are the other 2 members of Leaders of the New School at?
I don't know. But him and Charlie Brown still friends too.
They are still friends.
Yeah.
They're definitely still friends. But you gotta imagine how Busta was coming. That they said, "Listen, Busta, you could be a solo artist," and he took it there.
Yeah, Busta started saying, like a dungeon dragon.
Yo, and don't tell me the numbers of what they made on this tour, but all these people were at this concert tour. This is crazy.
Somebody got gypped that wide.
And it didn't cost as much as these concerts cost now for like 2 artists.
You're right. You're right.
Tell me.
The greatest. It was the world's greatest rap show ever. That's the name of the tour. So you got everything you wanted out of this tour. You can't, and that's another one that covered all coasts. You think about it. If you think about it, who I said it had in here?
That name is just bold.
Oaktown 357.
Oaktown, 357. Kid and Play, Ghetto Boys.
Ghetto Boys.
I mean, you had New York, West Coast, Midwest, whatever you want to call. Like they did their numbers. Number four. Oh, this is a great tour. I wish they told me how much they made off of this tour. But this is a great tour. Now I don't think I wasn't going to no shows back then, but this was in 1987. It was called the Def Jam Tour. So you can imagine who was on here. LL Cool J.
Yeah.
Houdini.
Yeah.
Eric B. and Rakim.
Word.
Dougie Fresh and the Get Fresh crew and Public Enemy.
So this was a throwback.
This This Def Jam Tour. This tour happened in 87. This is the number 4.
That was 87.
This is 87.
Okay.
This is number 4 greatest show,
man. 87. See, 87 now that means a whole different thing.
Yeah, it does. It does. That time period is something different.
Now run that by me one more time.
LL Cool J.
Okay. Houdini. Okay.
Eric B. and Rakim. Dougie Fresh and the Get Fresh crew and Public Enemy.
Okay. All right.
Hey, this part of the show right now is not for the youngins. Hey, most of y'all was just being born in 87. So we know that you don't understand the value of these people right here. You know LL for right now is for acting. You don't know about him when he was rhyming. You don't know about Houdini when and what's name just passed away. You don't know about what kind of songs they had. Eric B. and Rakim. Yeah, definitely R.I.P. You don't know about Eric B. and Rakim. You don't know about what Dougie Fresh and the Get Fresh crew. You don't know what Public Enemy was bringing to the table during this time of the concert.
I don't know who Chill Will and Barry B was.
See, that's why we got y'all here. Yeah, y'all gotta help educate.
You know the crazy thing about it, there's 2 people on that tour, right? That had 2 DJs.
Yes.
Dougie Fresh had 2 DJs.
Yes.
And LL had 2 DJs.
Yep. LL, yep.
Can you name me that LL 2 DJs?
I know Cut Creator, and I'm trying to think of the other one. That was the first thing that came to my head.
And Earl.
Yep.
No, not Cut. But remember Bobcat.
Yep.
Remember Bobcat.
So listen, man, that's number 4, the Def Jam Tour. Oh, let me see what else they said about this tour. Nothing really. Okay, that was it. Number 3.
Let's go.
Ooh. I wish I want to see this one. I wish I would have. This is more up. This is more for the youngins. 2000. This tour happened.
Cash Money.
Nope. Up in Smoke tour. Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, Eminem, The Dog Pound, Warren G, Nate Dogg, and Exhibit.
Oh yeah, I was behind bars. I didn't get to see that. I heard about that tour, man. That's a hell of a tour, man.
Yeah, that's definitely a hell of a tour. Listen,
Yeah.
they did 44 shows. What do you think the money was?
M was on fire then.
In 2000, yeah. They did 44 shows.
Got Dre Q still on there.
Over 50 million.
I'm sorry to tell you they didn't. They only made 22.2 million.
It's crazy. I was gonna say 20.
For 44 shows.
It's crazy. I was gonna say 20.
That's still not a bad lick. Like we was putting a context to it.
Yeah, but you know,
Yeah, 22 million.
that was the beginning of getting paid for rappers though that year.
Yeah, 22 million. But still, imagine going to see that lineup. I mean, Dre, what you going? He gonna bring out a lot of features anyway. He probably had his music. He really, do you like Dre for rapping?
Me?
Yeah,
Nah, not for rapping.
You like Dre for rapping?
On the Chronic.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. The Chronic was something different. Definitely.
But
The Chronic was definitely something different. So 22 million over 44 shows. That's not bad. Oh, this is for the
Not
old
bad.
head. Yeah, definitely not bad. Not bad at all.
Not bad.
No, man, sure. I wish I had 22 mil, but
Shit, Live Nation get a whole 100 million then.
Yep.
For his
Ooh.
concert rights. And they read up on it.
Number 2. We're at number 2, and this is an old concert. 1986, the Raising Hell tour. Run DMC,
Beastie
LL, and Beastie Boys and Houdini.
Okay. Now,
That number 2.
but you know what that kicked off, right?
What?
Well, they ain't had L on there. But that was kind of like one of kicking off Def Jam.
Yeah. That is, yep, almost.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, this is like the beginning. These are the beginners. 86, definitely. This was the beginning of the Def Jam right
Beastie
here.
Boys, their album was on fire that time.
Yep.
Like, how important is Def Jam to you guys?
Oh, if it weren't for Def Jam, a lot of people wouldn't know what to do because they set the pattern.
Yeah, they
Def
definitely.
Jam, because Def Jam set the pattern, and a lot of people think that Run DMC was signed to Def Jam,
And they wasn't.
and they wasn't signed to Def Jam.
Nope, they wasn't. I wasn't.
Russell did his thing.
Wasn't Run DMC signed to Loud at that time?
Jive.
No, Jive. Yeah, there you go. That's what it was. And guess what number 1 is? And this was back in 1984. And you actually mentioned it earlier. What tour did you mention earlier?
Fresh Fest.
Yep, that comes into number 1. That's the number 1, 1984. Curtis Blow, Run DMC, Houdini, the Fat Boys, the Nucleus, and the Dynamic Breakers, New York City Breakers, Turbo, and Ozone.
But I got it mixed up. That's everybody who's in Crush Groove.
Yep, and that's the Fresh Fest. They consider that one of the number 1 greatest hip hop concert. And guess what they made off of that? Back in 1984,
$8 million.
3.5. They made 3.5 and 84 off a concert that had everybody from the movie Crush Groove, and the biggest artist was Run DMC, Houdini, Fat Boys, and Curtis Blow.
Yeah.
Everybody else was dancers.
Yeah, I can see that. And I don't want to ask one thing because I wasn't here for the beginning of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Was Kells and Jay-Z on there?
No,
it wasn't.
Nope. I'm gonna go. Listen, but don't worry about it. I got honorable mentions. I'm gonna show you I'm gonna tell you what the honorable mentions they stated on this thing right here, and then I got another question about it. Let me see what the honorable mentions. It says there are other honorable mentions. They said the Def Jam Survivor of the Illest tour, Survivor of the Illest tour that happened in 1998. And then it says which featured DMX, the Def Squad, Foxy Brown, Onyx, Cormega, and that's who was at that's who was at the Survivor of the Illest tour. That was in 1998.
Yeah.
The next one was the Rough Riders Cash Money Tour 2000.
You went to that one?
No.
Oh. But I heard you mention that a couple times though.
I was a seal test back then.
You still say
Mom Dukes ain't had it like that. You know.
I feel you. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? I thought you were throwing parties outside by the jungle gym or something.
Nah, it's crazy though.
Rico playground party. You know what I mean? The playground. Rico ain't in the playground.
It ain't no playground if I ain't there to play.
Hey, say your thing I like, man.
Man, listen, man, it's your boy Rico house party, man. It ain't no party unless I'm in the house.
That's
You like that? Hey, shout out to my girl Mona and my girl Brittany checking in.
What's up, Mona? What's up, Brittany?
Hey, let me get ahead. Let me get ahead. Skip on there. A little shout out. Get them once again. What's up, Brittany? How you doing? What's going on? Thank you for checking in. You know, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell them checking us. What's up?
Hey, it's us again.
Yeah. And Ramona, what's up? Thank you for checking in. That's what's up. Let me give you the other honorable mentions, and let me see. Next one was the Anger Management 3 tour with Eminem and 50 Cent. I wanted to go to that. That's an honorable mention. That was in 2005. I definitely wanted to go to that.
I ain't even gonna lie. Some of my classmates had went to it.
Yeah,
Like back in sophomore, like some of my classmates had went there, and they was telling me about it. I was real upset.
Well, back then, 2004, I really didn't go to a lot of concerts at that time because they was all coming to Florence. It was all coming to Florence. Uncle Smitty.
The next
Shout out to the guy.
Shouts out to Smitty, man.
The next one is, let me see who it was. Next one was J. Cole's Dollar and a Dream Tour 2013. They say that's an honorable mention. And the last honorable mention was Drake, RB and the Migos live tour 2018.
I think I ended up going to that. I think I went to one of the stops in Charlotte.
How much bread they got on that?
It didn't tell. Don't give me the numbers. I wish y'all would know.
Oh, they didn't want the tax people to see that.
But my last question for this topic today is: do you think concerts are necessary at this present time? Do you think concerts are necessary, or were they necessary? Were they ever necessary? And why do you think they are necessary?
Of course, like if you don't got that live experience, are you really living? Did these people really ever exist? Are you just playing a record? If you never get a chance to see this person live, or at least visually see this person perform, like, was it them?
I hear you.
I mean,
that was good one. That was good.
I just, if you don't have a live presence, then we all in a virtual reality that we just, we just walking around and like we trap. You got at least once in a while, like express yourself.
It's you get the tape, right? No, this is how far I'm going back. You get the tape or the CD, right? And you listen to it at home. You mess around and make a video. Then you get a chance to go to the concert. And it's just that feeling that you get at a concert, man, especially because if the concert, that's probably was your favorite artist that you seen at that concert. So all that come together, man, it ain't no better experience if you're a real hip hop fan, man. Just to see all that. And then you got to have concerts, especially these days, because you ain't making no money off selling music like you used to.
And that goes in line with what Big Lassiter said. He said they're necessary. He said for the artist to eat. Yeah. That definitely concert, is necessary. I mean, I believe that they are necessary, but in a different light. Hold on for a minute. Excuse me. Damn. But but in a different type of aspect, I think it's necessary because you want to make sure that people put a face to the music. That's what I think it's what it says, because you don't want nobody. I'm gonna use the old word, perpetrating like they you.
Now, when you were saying that's the same word that came in my head, you don't want them perpetrating.
Yeah,
someone wanted to say fraud.
I guess new is flex.
Yeah.
But since Corona, man, since the COVID things changed, you got concerts online now.
Mm-hmm. You do. But you remember back in the day that we before. I'm probably gonna date myself. You really didn't know who a person was unless you saw the video. You didn't know who the artist was, how they look. You didn't know certain artists, if they was black, white, Spanish, whatever back in the day. Now you do see it because they're putting out more videos, but still, like sometimes that artist not fully in the video as much. So you want them to put on a show, even though it's a show, a festival, a concert, whatever it is. You want to see that person, see how they actually look. You don't want nobody to come in. Like, I don't want nobody to come say, "Oh, yo, you look like Dougie Fresh," and then I go out there acting like I'm Dougie Fresh.
Yeah. Let me bring something back to you. I'm gonna take you back in the memory, right? Do you remember the first time you heard "I'm Bad"? Mm-hmm. Do you remember when you seen the video "I'm Bad"?
Yes, I do.
Do you remember when you went to the concert and LL came out that box and started singing "I'm Bad"?
Yep, it does something else for you. And that was one of the questions I asked before you came was, did you go see an artist that made you change your thought about them when you saw them in concert?
Yep.
Who was that artist for you? That
LL? I always like LL, man. But no, let me see. Nah, it ain't really changed because if I went to the concert, it was already that.
Okay.
It was already that. I seen Souls of Mistress one time.
Okay. That's an old group. People don't know about that.
Yeah, I seen Souls of Mistress, and I seen them, and I had listened to their music, but after the concert, I went deep into the album.
And I was telling, I don't know if you heard or saw what I was saying before you came. I said the person that shocked me, and we wasn't even going there for that. We was going to meet up with some people in New York one time, and it was Pitbull. Pitbull performed, and me and my brother was stood there shocked, like, yo, this dude is performing,
and he can rap.
Yeah, and I didn't even I never downloaded the song, I never bought an album or nothing. Yeah. But after I saw him live performing, it just was like, and
he'll switching in Spanish and still be rhyming.
Yo, he killed it. I had a newfound respect for that man, performing wise. So before we get out of here, would you rather go to a concert, a festival, or go to just a small venue show?
Got to be a festival, just because I'm gonna get more bang for my buck. Like, I'm gonna see a multitude of artists, ones that I know, one that I know a little bit about, and then the unknown. You might be seeing the next greatest thing, like on stage at a festival, like long as it's a real festival, not like, like a real festival. Yeah, I'll go to a festival.
And out of the three, which one was the best thing you ever been to?
A festival. Just because I like the concert, you feel it, but that festival, like I said, there's nothing beats like natural energy. You outside and you just feel the wave, like everybody just like going together. Just like if you ever been to like a lit college football game, like a high scoring college football game where you don't know who's gonna win, they both scoring, going back and forth. That's the same like type of feel I get from like the festivals that I've been to.
Man, give me Jeezy in a little venue anytime. I seen him in the arena. I seen concerts in the arena too, but you give me that club feeling and you right there. Ain't no better feeling, man. Ain't no better feeling than seeing, I don't know if he was out then, seeing Jeezy at the
Hypnotic. Yes, I was there.
On a Tuesday night.
On a Tuesday night. Man? Gotta go to school the next morning. Yes, sir.
I was standing on a table with a young lady was next to me, right? I had to go to work the next morning. But we was getting it. She knew every word. I knew every word. I looked around and she fell off the table and got back on the table for the next verse and was still getting it. If you ain't never seen Jeezy at the Hypnotic, I'm trying to tell you, man, that was the show, man, on a Tuesday night, man.
And see, I can't flex like you. Of course, I love being like in the club shows. It just I want to see as many artists as possible. I just love music. But if it was going to see like my favorite artist, like just that one artist, I probably would take the club. Yeah, just because I can get a little closer. I can have my drink and might spill, and just like I might see somebody in the crowd that might be going crazy. And I'm like, wow, look at this motherfucker.
Chairs ain't in the way.
Yeah, the chairs, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But I'd rather see an R&B concert at an arena.
Me too.
To me.
Me too. I would too. I know it'd be a little bit more peaceful, but it'd be still a good show.
What's up? What y'all doing Sunday?
Hold on, let me answer this question, then we go to your question. But mine was I like a smaller venue, and the best smaller venue I've seen. I hate to say this dude's name, but R. Kelly. I saw him at Radio Music City Hall.
Don't hate to say his name, because he still was great. He just had some demons in him. Don't do him. Man.
But I mean,
that's the best show I ever went to in my life. The Download tour.
Listen. I ain't go to that tour, but he did. He did it. He did it. He did it.
I'm just gonna tell the truth, man.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that name is so controversial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The download tool.
Yeah.
But he did his thing. I mean, this dude, all the songs he performed, you kind of forget, like, yo, this dude wrote that song. He got that song, I mean, every song he did was hits. And I remember I took this young lady there, and she had she was dancing down the aisle, coming up the aisle, coming back the aisle down. I mean, listen. R. Kelly did so good. I'm gonna tell you like this. It was effortless afterwards.
Yeah. Yo, man. Oh, hey.
I went to see it twice.
I went when I went to R. Kelly concert, man. I seen women taking off their undergarment, throwing it at him. When he did 12 play, man, like you said,
like I said, these is all way back in the day. I mean, this is when he was touring. He had. I don't even know if this is before he did. Was it this after he did the album with Jay? I don't know, but it might have been. I know it was a long time ago, but it just was, like I said, great.
That's a great concert too.
So, that was definitely a great concert. But hey, man, that's what I wanted to touch on. I wanted to touch on what was we it was one thing we didn't answer. What was the top for your top 5 concert that you've been to? What's the top 5 concerts that we get up out of here?
The Drake concert in Columbia. Like I said, I wasn't actually physically at the J. Cole concert when he brought out the greatest, but I felt like I was there, so I'm gonna include that one. The Lil Wayne concert, the festival in Atlanta with Kendrick Lamar, and probably the Lil Baby concert, just because of Kevin Gates. Only because of Kevin Gates. No offense to anybody else that was on that card, but Kevin Gates like stole the show. Probably my top 5. And Future.
Every
Jay-Z, honorable 6.
Every Jay-Z concert there was. Hey, yo, every Jay-Z concert I went to, you know who I always seen there?
Who?
Herman.
His. Okay, yep. That's what's up. Shout out to his. Yo,
hold on, one more horn for his, man. My God. I appreciate that, brother, man.
Mine was listen. R. Kelly, about 1, 2, 3 summer jams. Like I said, one when Jay brought Mike out, another one when Big was alive, and another one when Aaliyah was there. So I got to see all them people before they passed away. And Mike didn't even do nothing. He just came. Just shocked to see him at a hip hop concert. Like Jay brought him out, and should have saw the way Jay was gleaming. Like, who brings Michael Jackson to a hip hop concert? And he just stood there, and he did like a 1-2 step, and that was it. And that was just the way that energy felt low. You would have thought Mike performed. He didn't do anything.
Man, Mike like that.
People. It was so much flashing cameras, and then the only other concert I can remember that was good, I ain't gonna lie, my uncle took me. It was the Gap Band, Barry White, and who else was the other person? Oh man, them people was partying.
Yeah, I was about to come back. Tell you, I went to George Clinton concert one time in Parliament.
Yeah,
outside. It was a concert, man. That was great.
Yeah, those were the best concerts.
Oh, and I seen the Fugees in the club too.
I ain't never see Fugees in the club.
Yeah, this is when the album came out. This is a promotion tour.
Oh, I gotta add that Jesus night. I was in there. That's like my first flight. That was now sneaking in the club and stuff.
Hey, so let me see what people said here. Anybody say anything? Let me see. Somebody said Rakim is the GOAT. Big Lester, yeah, definitely a GOAT.
The GOAT.
Let me say Def Jam set everything in motion. We agree with that, Big Lester. Anybody else said anything in the chat? Nothing else said anything in the chat. Mr. D-Town Swag, we said that. We saw what you said. Miss Hill live. What she is dope. Definitely dope. Her live is dope. Was supposed to go again, but he called it off to go to the Millennium Days. Oh, okay. D-Town Swag said best show he saw was Chris Brown. He had to see it twice. I never seen Chris Brown perform yet, so I don't know how that is. Only on TV, so I think might be kind of energetic.
Danny, man.
Shout out to Danny. Danny, that was one of his favorite artists. But other than that, man, nobody else had anything about the about concerts, like I said, hopefully you can check back into this and see this again on, like I said, 119 Media on YouTube, and like I said, we might replay it again on Facebook for you to check it out. But other than that, tune in every Wednesday on YouTube. We're gonna, we got different topics all the time, try to make it fun and entertaining. And before we do our outros, I want to give another, rest in peace, Godspeed to the families, to all the people that lost somebody at the AstroWorld concert, recently. The youth died there, got trampled, whatever situation. I heard so many different stories. Even the security guard said he got pricked. They had to, revive him back up. Somebody was injecting people with drugs. It's not that serious. Like you said, like Rico stated earlier, we don't go to a concert thinking this is going to be our last concert, our last time living, last time nothing. We go to enjoy ourselves. So, rest in peace to them. Godspeed, healing energy to those people out there that lost somebody. It's bad, it's sad. Like I said, hey, I'm ain't nothing else I can say about that. But let me reintroduce myself. My name is Tori, aka T, aka DJ Not Famous. I really don't want no gigs. I'm DJing in the back room mixing music, but I do got a gig Saturday. So hey, you might see me out sometimes. Start from my left to my right. Let them reintroduce themselves.
You already know who it is. It's your boy Rico House Party. It ain't no party if I ain't in the house.
If I ain't in the house.
If I ain't in the house, it ain't no party.
Ain't no party.
Hey, y'all make sure y'all like, share, and comment. Hit that notification bell. We here each and every Wednesday. We got some other dope, and I really mean some other dope podcasts on the 119 Media Group. Y'all already here on YouTube. Y'all make sure y'all hit that for me, okay? Let's get it.
Oh boy, you did that. I like that. Boy, I like the way you put that down straight up, man. My name is Jamel, Real Talk 360. Check out our podcast on Saturday. I love being on the Nights of the Round Table. One thing, we're lucky at.
I don't know. We don't know where Lucky Lucha at. We didn't get a chance to talk to him today.
Oh, he MIA?
MIA today.
Oh, tell him that's a fine.
Hey, we still looking for another female host too. I mean to tell y'all that at the top of the show. If y'all still here, y'all make sure y'all tag a friend, bring them on, man. We need some of y'all female input. Some of y'all,
Yeah, that's true. I was gonna mention that also too. We're looking for a female co-host because, man, people when I see people when they say they saw the show, it may not be when we do it live or when we do it, after they replay it or whatever. They was like, yo, you do need a female to hear the input. So we're looking for a female to fill the seat, one of these seats out here. Like I said, we have enough testosterone here, so we need some estrogen to come fill the table and stuff like that. So hey, if you're interested in just coming in for a couple of days, shows, that's fine. But if you want to be permanent, we looking for someone permanent too. Anybody else got anything else to say?
We out.
We out of here. Hey, thank you for tuning in to the Nights of the Round Table. See you next Wednesday.
Oh yeah. Gather around if you able, we the Knights at a round table. This that underground gutter, that butter before the label. No water down sound, if you drown, that's cause the flow heavy. Hit you with the views on rhythm and blues, no Reggie. Everything potent when spoken word emerge. Bars too light, you cannot submerge. Gotta bring that hard rock where they drop and move earth. Blow back trees, clearing the land for new turf. Cake without icing, thunder without lightning. Delivery and presence, essence, they all tied in. Trident like Poseidon when I'm out there making waves. So you gonna need a hydrant if you trying to set a blaze. Wordplay on javelin. Okay, we on the road, so watch out when we barrel in. MCs battling, trying to see who's best. Winner looking in the crowd, trying to see who's next. Gotta fly, sit up high like the eagle's nest. Bars sharp as a blade. Be careful, they might slay you. On guard, bring your sword when you come to the Knights table. Yeah.